Good morning.
You say Billy and Mary like you know them. You don't know Billy Boyette, do you?
No.
You don't know Mary Rice,
No.
do you? You said that Billy Boyette said, "I just killed my girlfriend."
His ex-girlfriend.
His ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he said it matter-of-factly,
Yes.
right? And then he's with this woman who you say looks scared, but you didn't think to call law enforcement?
She didn't look scared. I mean, I wasn't knowing what the situation was.
Well, that's my question, though. So you have this man who just said, I just killed my ex-girlfriend, and he's with a girl who looks scared to you, and there's not some thought there to maybe call 911?
No. I thought he was joking.
But you just said he said it very matter-of-factly.
He did.
And you said he's motioning to her. Was he laughing at all? Was
No.
he smiling?
No.
How did Mary Rice pay that day?
She used a credit card.
Credit card. Do you know if it was Visa, MasterCard?
I don't. That's how I know what her name was.
Okay, and tell the jurors how you know her name.
It comes up on my screen when someone uses their card. The name comes up on my screen. And customer service, we're supposed to say, "Thank you, Miss whoever, whatever the name is." And I said, "Thank you, Miss Rice. You have a nice day."
You mentioned that you've seen behavior in rehab before.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Kylo, you're not a mental health counselor, are you?
No, ma'am.
You're not a psychologist,
No, ma'am.
psychiatrist? No?
No, ma'am.
Never met Mary Rice before in your
No,
life? You mentioned that when you did finally reach out to somebody, you Googled her attorney, correct?
Correct.
What did you learn about Mary Rice to call her attorney?
Just that I saw it on the television.
Saw what?
The news.
Okay.
It was a couple of days after they had captured them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at that point, did you put two and two together that that's who was apparently?
The name, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And still at that point, you didn't call law enforcement?
No, ma'am.
Did you try to get a receipt from your store that would have shown the date and time and purchases?
No, I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do
Only
that?
corporate can do that.
Well, you could have given that information to law enforcement, right?
I could have.
They could have tried to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Did you see Billy Boyette's picture on the news?
After, yes.
Right. And did you see Mary Rice's picture on the news?
Yes.
Ms. Kylo, have you ever been convicted of a felony?
Yes, ma'am.
Approximately how many times?
3 times, all drug related.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Can you redirect?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, you are not a psychologist, right?
No, ma'am. No, sir, I'm not.
Your experience with abused women is partly your experience,
Yes, sir.
and you were also with other women who have been abused.
Yes, sir, and I've been through therapy.
Okay. You've seen what abused women look like
Yes, sir.
when they've hit rock bottom, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing further, Judge.
Okay. Can this witness be excused? Now excused.
Thank you.
The attorneys will approach real quick. Ms. Rice, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, and yesterday, Ms. Rice, we went over whether you wanted to testify or not, and your decision yesterday was that you did not want to testify. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had, more opportunity to think about it, is your decision today still that you are not going to testify?
Yes,
And you've had sufficient time to talk to your attorney about this decision?
yes,
And you understand this is a decision that you make, not your attorney?
yes,
And is it your decision today not to testify?
yes.
Okay, thank you. I guess you want to go sit here.
We'll have her go ahead and
Okay.
get in the box, I guess.
Sure.